Hello, welcome to squatsandshots.net. It's been a great month. This is going to be my last post for September. So, September's just been a great month. It really has. I did get some final photos back for my photo shoot, so I'm going to be adding those to the photo gallery. So you guys can go check those out. Super excited to share those. That was such an amazing experience that I will remember for the rest of my life. Really happy with the way they turned out. I can't wait to show you guys. So those are going to be in the photo gallery, so check those out. I'm also doing this video from the comfort of my bed because moving kind of hurts right now. So yesterday was the second DriTri of the year. So that was freaking amazing. If you don't know, if you haven't heard me talk about it before, I don't know if you're new or if you just haven't, heard it, but a DriTri, it's done with Orange Theory Fitness in studio, and it's a dry triathlon pretty much. So it starts off with a 2,000 meter row, then you follow that up with 300 body weight reps, and then from there you close it out with a 5K on the treadmill. It's a lot. It is so much. So the very first time I did a DriTri was 6 classes into doing OTF back last year in 2018. Coach Michelle just kind of talked me into it, and I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? Probably the easiest things to talk me into are fitness challenges. I'm just kind of like, yeah, let's do it. Why not? Let's see how far I can push myself. Let's do this. So she talked me into doing that. I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, like the DriTri itself was technically my 6th class. So it was great. I did the half. So it was half of everything. So it was 1,000 meters, 150 body weight reps, and it was like 1 point whatever miles. On the tread, and I was a power walker. And then I missed the second DriTri of the year because I was recovering from surgery. So March rolls around, March of this year. It was March 30th. I was like, I'm just going to do the half again because I want to be able to, kind of compare it. But they're like, no, you can do the whole. Just do the whole. Just do the full. You got this. I was like, yeah, sure, why not? Let's do the full. Okay. See, easy to talk into it. So I did the full thing. The entire 605 crew, we took over an entire wave. We took over the entire first wave. We had shirts made, and that was an experience. Doing that DriTri with your pretty much your entire workout morning crew was such a great experience. You push yourself a little harder when you've got your normal people cheering you on, but it was really great. And I finished. It was fantastic. I finished it in 72 minutes and 38 seconds. And I was really proud of that. I was like, hell yeah. Like, a year ago, I was doing a half. A year ago, I was 100 pounds heavier. So the fact that I got out there and completed that full was just awesome. So we fast forward to September, a great month. And it's DriTri time again. So I didn't hype it up as much this month because I was just too excited about the photo shoot that I was hyping up. Maybe I just found a barrette to play with. We signed up for the full again. Again, 605 crew pretty much dominated that first wave. We sadly had a few people who have moved. We had some people who are on vacation and stuff, but we still took over a good portion of that first wave. Had shirts made. I had a goal in mind. I wanted to beat my March DriTri time. So kind of preparing for it. about a week before the DriTri, I pinched my back during a workout. Not even during the workout. It was after the weight floor ended, and I was getting ready to go to the tread block and bent over to pick up my ab mat, and my back just pinched. And I'm like, what the F? So I didn't do any rowing at all until 2 days before the DriTri is when I tried it again. And it felt pretty good that Thursday, so I was like, okay, cool, Friday, I asked if I could do a practice 2,000 meter row during the workout. And so I did that. Hold on. I did that practice 2,000. So my very first full 2,000 meter row time was 8 minutes, 56 seconds. During my practice row on Friday, I got it down to 8 minutes and 13 seconds, and I was ecstatic. I was just like, that's a lot of time to take off a row. Especially a 2,000 meter row. Like, that's holy hot damn. I was feeling really good. And actually get to the DriTri. I have my time goal. I'm like, okay, I know I want to beat 72:38. Like, I need to beat that. Even if I beat it by a second, I was going to be happy. I had an idea. I was like, I want to see if I can get to 65. It's like, I know that's pushing it, but I was like, I'm going to see how close to 65 I can get this. I do my 2,000 meter row. I'd watched a bunch of Orange Theory prep videos, Orange Theory memes on Instagram. They had a series of getting ready videos where different coaches from all over Orange Theory kind of gave you tips and tricks on how to do certain things, how to pace yourself. Of course, OTF Southside, of course our coaches have been giving us, tips and demonstrations. So, they're really great. I love them. So they say go, and we grabbed our handles and we went for it and just start rowing. And I really like being at the station I'm at, because when I look up, I don't see a mirror. I mean, I do see it. There is a mirror, but when I look up, the mirror is not what I focus on. They have words on their walls. And the set of words that I always enjoy just kind of staring at to get me through a workout is the one that's kind of situated basically almost right above my station. And it's just, think about why you started. Holy crap. I just stared at those words the entire time I'm rowing. Coaches would come up, they would talk, and I'm like, yeah, I got you, but I'm thinking about why I started. And I'm rowing, and I finish, and as soon as I hits 2,000, I just let go of that handle, take a minute, and I look at that clock, and I'm like, I got my time down to 8 minutes and 12 seconds. That was just phenomenal. I was so happy. I was like, man, even if I don't necessarily reach my time goal, I got my row down to 8 minutes and 12 seconds. That beats my PR from yesterday. Like, it's awesome. Like, you can't beat that feeling of like, I'm in this DriTri and I just PR'd. Like, hell yeah. Moved on to the weight floor. I honestly, I want to say for me, the weight floor is probably the most brutal portion of that, mainly because there's a lot of things. There's 2 workouts that are a part of that weight floor block that I'm not necessarily the greatest at. And so they just really kind of push me and challenge me, which I mean, I guess is the point of doing a DriTri. Hi, Hedwig. Or not, that's not Hedwig, but an owl from Harry Potter. But yeah, no, so the weight floor is definitely for me the most brutal. And get there and I get started, and I'm doing it, I'm focusing, and I get to my last 20 reps of burpees. burpees are just, I don't like burpees. Burpees don't like me. It's a mutual sort of, we don't like each other. And I'm at that last 20. At this point, I think I've the majority of the coaching staff that was there around me. 2 of them were doing burpees with me. And having that, oh my God, having that support is phenomenal. It really is. Having that encouragement and that support and, knowing that you have people that are willing to get down here and they don't have to do this, but they're doing these burpees. And let me tell you, anybody who willingly does burpees to support you, automatic, you've got my vote. Like, I hate burpees. So if they're willing to do burpees with you just to encourage you to, not, just to keep doing it and not quit. They actually did my last 2 weight floor exercises with me. So they did my burpees with me and then they did my plank jacks with me. It's great. But during those burpees, man, it's brutal. And at this point, I'm just drenched in sweat. And in my head, I know I've talked about this before. I did cheerleading camp in elementary school with Miss Warren, who is a fantastic teacher, fantastic cheerleading coach. She is one of the most encouraging teachers, and she really takes value in all of her students. But during cheerleading camp, there was a thing that, if you got caught saying the words, "I can't," you got brought up into the camp, and wherever you stood, you got brought up, and everybody just stopped what they were doing, and they would just look at you and go, "Jump. Hi, girl, get up off your feet." And they would chant that at you until you did one of the jumps that you had been taught. And that's stuck with me through pretty much everything after. Just, knowing that you have an entire cheerleading camp and they're telling you, "Hey, you can do this. You got this. Jump high. Do it." So during the burpees, oh my gosh, it sucked. I hate burpees. So during the burpees, I've got coaches that are doing burpees with me. I've got people cheering me on. And in my head, I'm like, I can't do another burpee. I cannot do another burpee. I don't think I can do this. And I stopped. I'm like, oh, you've done it now. And so in my head, I'm doing these burpees. And in my head, I'm just chanting at myself. Jump high, girl. Get up off your feet. I finished my freaking burpees. And I did it. It was 40 burpees total. And it sucked. But I did it. I don't know why I've got tears. Whatever. It's okay. So then I finished my plank jacks, and I think at the end of my plank jacks, I actually collapsed on the floor and okay, I just need a second. And then I got up. I remember at one point during the burpees, I was my gloves were slipping. I wear gloves for the rower and the weight floors, just to avoid blisters. My gloves were slipping. So I just remember at one point, I'm just what, these gloves are annoying me. So I just rip them off and throw them off. And I'm like, no, we're not wearing these anymore. So I finished his burpees, I finished the weight floor, and it was it felt good. I'm like, okay, the only thing I have left to do is go run 3.1 miles. Let's go do this. So I get up, and I get on my treadmill and get started, and I'm like, okay, we're going to start at a solid 4.7. It was a great pace, felt really good. I want to say it was about 1.5 miles in. I start cramping so bad. Oh my gosh. It hurt. It really hurt. So Coach Leslie, I love this woman, came over, realized I was cramping, and she's like, okay, she's like, we're going to do a walk. So I walked, she had me raise my arm, stretch it out to pull that, that cramping area out and just breathe deep. It really helped. So I just remember that. I was like, okay, every time I cramp, I'm just going to do this. I get to the point where I was I don't know, I was almost 2 miles in. And I was raising my hand to stretch myself out. And I guess there was a misunderstanding between me and one of the other coaches. They thought I was done. I was like, I guess they asked me if I was done. I thought they were asking if I was okay. I said, yeah, I'm okay. I was like, yeah, I'm good. Me thinking, I think they're asking me okay. And he's asking me if I'm done. So it was just yeah. And he paused my treadmill. I was like, what are you doing? I'm not done. So that was this brief moment of panic. No, I still have to go. I still have to run. I still have to get 3.1. So that was funny. It was a little funny, interlude to kind of break it all up. At this point, I'm hearing all of my people finish, and I'm trying to send out little shouts where I can, for them. And I had to do a little bit more walking recovery than what I was wanting to, just because it just was cramping, and it wouldn't, like, it would get better, and then I'd start running again, and it would just, oh, it hurt. It sucked. But we're going to finish. We're going to finish because we don't quit. We don't give up. Nothing. So, continue running. I'm hearing all of my friends finish. I'm trying to cheer them on from where I'm at and still be able to breathe and not die. And at one point I was at, I think it was like 2.5 miles. I've got a coach here. One of my friends came up on the other side of my treadmill, and mind you, we had a DJ there. So it was fun. It was great. But I asked him, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna need to see if he can play some Rammstein, because he's like, okay, when? And I'm like, 2.9. It's like, that last little bit, I'm gonna need some, like, angry Germans. I need angry German music to finish this out. And so he got it set up, and I'm finishing, and I've got, as I'm coming to a finish, I think there's videos of it somewhere. I actually have some videos of it somewhere. I used a towel to cover the tablet, so I can't see at distance I'm at. I'm just gonna run. And at one point, like, I've got coaches and friends and just everybody surrounding me, cheering me on, finishing it up. And I'm like, okay, I need to know where I'm at. And so I just kind of grabbed my towel, and I'm like flinging my towel back. And it was like this cool concert moment. It was like, yeah, take my towel. I'm going to run this out. It was like, woo. Yeah. So it was really fun. So I like throw my towel into the crowd of people and we finish it out. And I hear the familiar tones of Du Hast start playing. And so I've got my friends cheering me on. I've got my coaches cheering me on. I've got Michelle. Love this coach. I've got Michelle. She is like, if you need a hype woman, Coach Michelle is there. And like between Coach Michelle and Coach Brian at my back, and I've got Coach Leslie here who is running with me. She's running beside me on the treadmill next to me. And, Coach Michelle just kind of jumping like, yeah. And, Coach Brian at my back. And I hear Du Hast playing, and I hear my friends. And I'm just like, we're going to do this. And so I hit a faster speed, and I'm like, we're doing this. And I finished. It was fantastic. I didn't puke like I thought I was going to. Although we did have somebody who did puke. It's really great when you see somebody who is putting everything into it, and they put their all into it. And this girl, she kicked ass. She kicked ass. She kicked so much ass that when she finished her run, she had to go puke. It was great. I'm just sitting there in my mirror, and I'm like, oh, someone's in the trash can puking. Are they okay? But this girl crushed it. She killed it. It was great. She's like, okay, I think I'm gonna puke, but we've got this. So it was really good. We also had one of our girls that works. She works with us in the morning. She works the front desk in the mornings. She's fabulous. She had been like, oh, I might try to jump into your guys' heat. You've got an open spot. And she's like, I need to go ask. And so she went and asked. She's like, well, this person told me to go ask this person. I'm like, she's like, oh. So, we just go and ask her, like, hey, can she join our heat? There's one more spot open. So last minute, she literally last minute just jumped into doing this DriTri with us. And she kicked ass. And she's like, oh, I'm going to be the last one to finish. I was like, no, you've got this. You've got this. You'll do just fine. You're going to be great. And that girl was actually right next to me. She crushed it. She killed it. And I was like, yeah, way to go. Yes. It's all you get when you can talk people into doing things last minute. I think that's actually how March's DriTri went. We had a few people who were like signed up expecting to do a half. And we're like, no, you're just doing the full. Like, you're just doing a full with us. Just, 605 crew, we're gonna talk you into doing anything. Why not? So finishing it, oh my gosh, it was amazing. We're all trying to hydrate and get water and Gatorade and get all of that into us because we needed it. But I was like, I need to know what my time was. I want to know. I want to know how close I got to meeting my goal. And so I go over and I see Brittany, and they're like, yeah, Brittany has it calculated. And I was like, okay. So I go over to Brittany, and I kind of glanced. I saw my name, but I'm like, okay, that's not my time. And she's like, oh yeah. She's like, okay, this is what we did, and this is what your road time was. This is what your run time was. And so altogether, like everything altogether, 67 minutes and 4 seconds. I beat my time. Not only like beat my time, I shaved 5 minutes off of my time. I was wanting to see how close to 65 I could get it. Guys, 2 minutes and 4 seconds past 65 minutes. It's amazing. I just started crying. I was like, oh my God. And of course, I'm crying and Brittany starts to cry, and it's just, it was a great day. It was a great day. PR'd on the rower. I PR'd for the entire DriTri. It was so great. So stinking great. Like there's no greater feeling than being able to like look back and have concrete numbers to show just how far you've come. The weight loss is great. I love being able to say, hey, I've lost 125 pounds. But for me, at the end of the day, it's not about being able to say, yeah, I've lost this amount of weight. It's, look what I've been able to do. Look what I've accomplished. And if I can do this, you can do this. One of the hardest things is being your own critic and telling yourself, you can't do this. You can't do this. But you can. You can. And if you need a cheerleader, you need somebody in your corner telling you, yeah, you can go out and you can do that DriTri. You can go out, you can run that half marathon. Hell, run that full marathon. You can do this. If you need that hype woman in your life, you need a cheerleader, I'm your girl. If you need something and you need me to like help keep you accountable, or, follow my Instagram. I post on Instagram telling you, reminding everybody every day. If you want personalized, messages, let me know. I'll work with you, even if I don't know you, even if we're not on the best of terms. I am all about everybody going out there and living their best life. So if you need that cheerleader, you need that hype person, I'm your person. I will encourage you every day to get out there and do that workout. If you feel like crap, get out there, do that workout. It's no excuses, guys. You guys just gotta do it. I found a quote online that I have on my board at work, and it says, find your why, then the excuses are going to, find your why, and then the excuses are just going to stop coming. So thinking about why I started, the reason why I love having those words above my station, think about why you started. I started because I just got tired of having excuses. I got tired of being overweight. I got tired of running out of breath, getting down on the floor with my nephews and my niece. I got tired of getting down on the floor to play with my cat. I got tired of being tired. And I was like, I used to run in middle school and high school. I played tennis. I belly danced, people. Like, what's my excuse? I don't have an excuse. I can do this. I may not, be the tiniest person, but I can do this. So I started because I was like, there's things I want to do, and I know my size is holding me back. So we're going to go for it. We're going to do this, and I went through and I had the surgery and I started working out at Orange Theory Fitness, and it was just best decision ever. So let me tell you, people, if I can do this, you can do this. There's no excuses. There truly is not anything you can't do that if you put your mind to it, you can do it. If you really want it, you can do it. Challenge yourself. Do something good every day for your body and your mind, whether that be stretching, whether it be a workout, yoga, something. Just do something good every day to help your body and to help your mind. Because it really is, your body's going to want to quit, but your mind's going to be like, no, we can do more. And that was actually really awesome. Coach Leslie, yesterday, I love this woman. I'm working on seeing if I can get time set up to see if she'd be willing to come do a video for everybody here at Squats and Shots. But she was standing next to me yesterday, and just letting me know, hey, it's a mind game. You can do this. Don't let your body quit. Have your mind, continue. It's a game. You got to get your head into it. And it really is, like, you're going to have days where your mind is just, like, not in it. Your body is just going to be like, no, I don't think I can do it. Like today, if I tried to tell my body today, hey, we're going to go do another DriTri, and it's going to be like, no, and when I'm like, no, we can totally do this. Like, we can totally do it. Don't, unless your body's telling you that, hey, if you do this, you might get injured. Listen to that. But don't, oh no, I can't do that. No, you can do it. You can. And all you people, if you're watching this, I challenge you to the cheerleading camp chant. If you ever think to yourself, you can't do this, I want you to just look at yourself in a mirror and just chant to yourself, jump high, girl, get up off your feet. If you're a boy, jump high, boy, get up off your feet. You got this. Don't ever let yourself tell yourself you can't do something, because you can. I am 3 DriTris in. 2 of them have been fulls. I shaved 5 minutes off my time. You can do it. You can do it. So yeah. I'm going to end that here for the day. I'm going to get this video up for you guys. I'm going to get those pictures up. I hope you guys have a fabulous rest of your day. I hope you have a great rest of your September. And just go out there and just crush it, guys. Crush every day. You can do it.